This is ITV News Central. Good afternoon. Researchers at Birmingham City University say a fall in the number of district nurses over the last 10 years is having a negative impact on frontline health services. They say the drop is the real problem facing hospitals, not the drop in GP numbers, as a recent report into hospital services might suggest. But the Department for Health says there are more than 6,000 more nurses on our wards now than there were in 2010.
It makes a huge difference because when patients go home from hospitals, it's very often district nurses that visit them on a daily basis to make sure they stay well and fit and out of hospital. Sadly, if there is reduction in those numbers, it is a major problem because there's not so many people to care for patients in the community, which needs to be enhanced rather than reduced.
Zafar Hack. Two men from Rugby have been arrested in Cardiff on suspicion of murdering a man who was shot in Rugby. 23-year-old Jordan Banton was found dead inside a car on Newton Road on Friday morning. A third man, also from Rugby, remains in custody after he was arrested on suspicion of murder on Saturday. The parents of Richard Main from Leicester, who was killed when a Malaysia Airlines plane was shot down in Ukraine, are expected to meet the Prime Minister today. It's thought David Cameron will also speak with the families of 9 other Britons killed in the crash almost a fortnight ago. Staffordshire-based JCB has taken one of its biggest orders ever. 1,000 machines worth £35 million will be made in the Midlands for a UK customer. It puts the firm on course for their best year since the recession. East Midlands Trains is officially opening its cycle hub at Leicester Station. Around £600,000 has been invested to improve cycling facilities at the station and to create a high-capacity bike hub. There are spaces for more than 300 bicycles. And is it cycling weather still? I guess it is. Here's Ruth Wignall.
Hello there, very good afternoon to you. A distinctly different weather story to tell over the next few days. Yes, there will be lots of lovely warm sunshine, but a fair scattering of sometimes heavy showers as we head into the weekend. The reason being the high pressure that's keeping things fine and settled today and for tomorrow will start to ease, and this low pressure will become the dominant feature as we head into the weekend. And as I said, that translates into some pretty nasty downpours. We'll worry about that when we get there. As it stands, things are shaping up quite nicely. Just the outside chance of a light shower from time to time, but I think on the whole you'll be very unlucky to see any rainfall. Lots of lovely sunshine and the temperatures faring very well indeed. Now the cloud will continue to break up over the course of the next few hours, and I think through this evening it's going to be a lovely picture, some really decent spells of sunshine. Skies clearing then overnight tonight, the temperatures remaining relatively mild and muggy, lows of between 12 and 14 degrees. But this will set us up for a glorious start to tomorrow morning. Temperature wise though, I think a little bit disappointing, but certainly feeling more comfortable.
The Pollen Count, sponsored by Checkatrade.com.
Checkatrade.com.
As far as your pollen count is concerned, it's not such bad news if you do suffer from hay fever. We're looking at generally low levels today and for the next few days, rising during any dry spells.
And that brings us up to date with the news and weather this Tuesday lunchtime. I'll be back with Samina for ITV News Central at 6. From the team, enjoy the afternoon.